Okay guys, breaking the audio for a quick update. We just saved 2 puppies' lives in the middle of the road. I've had to get run over. Really sad to see that. So guys, just stopping to show you the Banteay Kdei East Gate. So dark here, but very beautiful at night. So that's the Banteay Kdei East Gate. We're just driving along the Angkor complex. Show you a nighttime tour. We're gonna go to the Pre Rup Temple next, and then show you a bit of Preah Dak village for this video. What? What? I go this way. Sorry, what are you saying? Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. So, anyway, there's a lot of tourists around, and there's a lot of, the tour guides, they try to make some money. So the guy was getting my attention, so I thought he was pointing one way, so I thought he was trying to tell me something. Okay, Charan. So guys, wonderful around here, so scenic and beautiful. I like the coolness of the evening. If you're here, just be really careful. There's low visibility, so be very, very careful if you're driving or walking or cycling. It's yeah, so I'm not sure what you actually saw there, but beautiful lake here on the left, on my right, just at sunset. And we're going to go to Pre Rup Temple, and then we're going to go to nice Krisa Khmer. It says Krisa Khmer restaurant, looks wonderful there, guys. And so this place is amazing, guys. We're going to go to Pre Rup and then we're going to Preah Dak. So just be careful, the roads are quite dangerous. They're not dangerous, but they're lit. They're not lit. They're not well lit up. If you're trying to cross, you might get into trouble. So just exploring around, and just back there was two little puppies, so innocent. They just walked on the road, and they're just I think they were following their mom or their dad, and they just like literally half a meter. So one puppy was half a meter from the SUV, just going over him. So it's nice. So this is quite beautiful here. A lot of the locals are just alongside the river having picnics. It's beautiful. So just ahead, about 1 kilometer is Pre Rup. The scenery here is exquisite. It's just crisp and like purples and blues. It's beautiful. And the weather is great. It was raining today, so there's a bit of chill. Welcome chill. The dog just crossed the road. Dak, but then turning back, I don't feel too comfortable at the moment here. Sorry to be negative, but I think we're sitting in the field having barbecue. So maybe this is the village. bit more lively once we enter. So this is the entrance. So Preah Dak. So just getting Google Maps up. Lots of cooking, nice smell of cooking, and I can hear the camera bells. So like I'm generally just going places out of curiosity, and this is kind of like a major part, tourist area. So I'm assuming everybody in most places I have is super friendly. So I got catcalled the first time here. I got catcalled and like super aggressive driving with the lights just flashing for no reason. The guy was like overtaking. Maybe it's okay. Wow guys, this is amazing. It's like a party. So yeah, pretty cool atmosphere here, I have to say guys. It's really cool. I like it. It's a bit dangerous coming in, so as you know this vlog is kind of raw, unfiltered. Saying what I see, so this is really good. Just be careful on the roads. My first impressions are it's dangerous. And maybe there is a very good reason for the flashing lights. And I've accepted that rules, like some people don't know how to drive, so I stopped complaining about that, but the lights really piss me off when people don't, some people have very extremely strong lights, they just like blind you, they don't, that's all I'd say. Yeah, this is really cool here. It's outdoor, like, very festive. Good atmosphere of music and smell of grilled meat. This is Preah Dak village, just around Angkor. Lots of fairy lights. Looks cool here, guys. Yeah, I really recommend. Like, you have to visit here if you're in Cambodia. These are the hidden gems. Nobody. I'm just looking around me. There's mostly locals. And today, I'm not really sure where I'm going. So, and I'm looking at the gas. So what I'm going to do is go to one of the main roads and go back to the city. But this Preah Dak village, May 2025, really beautiful here, guys. My first time here. The roads in the forest are not very lit up, so I'm a bit nervous. A lot of people slamming into me. Those big SUVs, they don't care. They just do whatever they want. Okay, so this is Preah Dak. I think we're going to take a right up here and then back into the city. I do want to show you Street 60. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to Street 60, but we're gonna go another way. It's gonna take us about 20 minutes. So taking a right here. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see all these, the village life at nighttime. Yeah, I'm not so, I'm not feeling like driving through that forest with the lights just blinding me. I'm gonna ask some friends what that means, like with the flashing. In many cases, it just means like these roads, yeah, like this large truck. You see, they go in the middle of the road. So if you're going at any type of speed, you don't have great odds of surviving. Alright, anyway guys, this area is pretty nice. On my left is like a big temple. It's very beautiful at nighttime. Everybody's outside having like meals. Kind of a gathering. It's nice. And we're just at the outskirts of Siem Reap. Sorry, of Angkor Wat. We're going a different way. We're going to go to Street 60, the night market, show you what it looks like. It's actually really cool. So yeah, I noticed they flash a lot, so I'm going to calm down. I think it's a good thing that it's warning other people, like, to be careful, so it's good. I just find the very strong lights are overwhelming, like in a very dark area. One, some people don't know how to drive and they just leave it on. And two, some of the powerful lights are super powerful. Too powerful. Okay, so we're in somewhere called Siem Reap Market. Taking like a proper road to Siem Reap. Not the forest road. Well, we are technically in the forest, in the jungle. But we're taking like a good road. I'm just worried about my level of gasoline. We're running low. I have my Kdei account, my Cambodian bank account. So I can do like a QR code, but I have no cash in my pocket. So let's say maybe, I mean most of the country, the sellers, they all have Kdei accounts, so it's fine. I'll stop in the next one. But yeah, I hope this is the right Street 60 the Google Maps is bringing me to. Could be Street, I don't know, could be in Phnom Penh for all I know. Okay, it's not. Okay, there's like a roadblock. guys, if you're driving here at night time, just be super careful. You see they're building the road on the right hand side. You gotta be super careful. There's just like steel things sticking out in the middle of the road. If you fall, you're gonna have like a serious problem. And there's no oncoming traffic so far, so I'm not sure what to do if there's like a large truck. It's not I'm still thinking about flashing lights. I mean, yes, there's like, it doesn't help like when you flash it so large that it blinds people. I mean, people can see that you're there, so I'm not sure if it's that helpful if you flash. Like this, you see, it's on full. You change it to like full. Like no clue what the logic is. It wasn't last, and it didn't last. So anyway, one car had its lights, like put it on full. That's fine. They wanted to pass. Other thing, if you're driving, like you see in this country road, there's a bike. I'm driving on the right hand side. There's a bike driving towards me on the wrong side, and that car just flashed like again. Like I'm in total control, you know, and I'm not doing anything excessive in terms of speed, so again, not much logic I can think of. I'm just being constructive, guys, not nothing I figured out, but just driving the Wat Chan towards Street 60. It's in Cambodian countryside. There's bumps in me. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. On my right hand side I look at the palm trees, the shadow hitting the sun, the distant sunset and the distant thunderstorms. It's absolutely beautiful. That's where you get like a broken face. Also, just be wary of potholes, guys. The roads, I discovered a massive pothole. My bike nearly, my iPhone came off 2 days ago. I was in full daylight, but it feels like one of those roller coasters when you're driving on the road and somebody flashed the light and everything is dark. So I wish they could be respectful of like people on motorbikes. People's glasses got smashed by a boat. I'm actually scared of those bands. All the lights are broken. The indicators, you have no idea where they're going. Somebody sticks their hand out the side of like, you know, the car just flashed it. So here's the two people on the. That's like a, you see, just I think that's also a kid. driving the bike. You see then the SUVs just go fast. That bike nearly fell. You saw that. I think I was on camera. I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, it's really good. Alright guys, I think some of this is a bit culture shock, so just chill out. But it gives you an idea that they have lower safety standards. The gravel on the side of the road is very dangerous. You slip, happened to me. But if I'm going any speed, like if I'm going super relatively slow, like at a speed where I can control anything. I'm just thinking if I'm going over 50, over 40, even over 40, that's like a collision with something broken at the minimum. And there's people here on the side of the road. This like light is blinding, and this is like a tractor. I guess it's controlled chaos. But I'll be happy to get back to Siem Reap and get some lights. This reminds me when I was a kid growing up, going to the petrol with my dad, and I crapped my pants in the car. Not literally, but the roads in Ireland were before we got funding from the EU, it was very underdeveloped. So a lot of these roads remind me of Ireland before it became what it is today, better infrastructure. And yeah, the roads, fortunately, the debt toll on many of the roads is high. I think mostly due to reckless drivers, but here everybody drives like really conservative, like cautiously, which is nice. They go just annoyed with the lights sometimes, like it's not pissing me off, but I think they have a reason, so it's that one thing. And these bikes, I'm gonna get like lenses that the anti-flare lenses. That's my problem. Alright, so we should be taking a right up here. Definitely roads. Roads unknown here, guys. My issue with Google Maps is it brings me sometimes through very dark roads, you know. I'm not too comfortable on the roads for safety reasons at night time. But I don't know of I go anywhere in daytime. Also the potholes. So it should be alright up here. Google's telling me go right there. Okay, so we got a big roundabout, so it must be this is a road. think this road is going to bring us on to Street 60. And I'm just going to shut up and let this big massive truck pass me. And this car actually did. So this should be interesting, Street 60, for some of you visiting Siem Reap. This is like the cool local market. I don't see like, it's where like I see people eating. There's different markets. It's the same in Thailand. You get the tourist markets and then you get the local markets. You see, I like the local markets. So yeah, this is one of them. I'm not that hungry, guys, but next time I'll stop for some food. So 1296. Any problems? Europe is 999 and US is 911. Emergencies. It's 1296. Alright guys, so get up here. Some nice monuments and stuff here. I have no idea what that is. It looks really pretty building. Alright guys, I can see the market in front of me. Great, so this is Street 60. And I'll go through it slowly so you can take in some of it. I'm not stopping today. My legs are super itchy and scratching. I've got sunburn from my trip to the floating village. I spent 2 days just like pure agony pain. I covered my legs in aloe vera. So it's Street 60 market. We're just entering it, guys. If you come here from Siem Reap, you go the other end. We came like most things I tend to do, I come from the opposite direction. So maybe some salted eggs, duck eggs. Everybody eating like local treats. Sweet, savory, some sort of like wedding going on. Nice. So people sitting out. So this is my second or third time here, and it's really popular. It's always, I've never seen it empty. It's always kind of full. It is the weekend, but I've been here like midweek. So they got lots of little sweet things. I have seen some foreigners. So good to see they get some tourists. But he looked like one of those retiree expats. And we've got like, yeah, perfume, jewelry they sell. It's fake. It smells okay, but it's fake. So lots of stuff for okay to see like fancy castles. I think the population, I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but they're very young population, so lots of families and kids. So it is the fastest growing economy in Southeast Asia. High GDP, high growth GDP, not high GDP per capita. But they're growing very fast. And that's also what I like about the country. The emerging markets, these frontier emerging markets are like growing up, maturing. It's nice to capture the scenery from, I think now, I'd say in 5-10 years it would be interesting to see. It's growing very fast. But it's very dynamic, the energy in the city too. It's really nice to see after so many hard years for this country particularly. They deserve their place in the sun. Also very kind, friendly people. Some of them kindest, most friendly people I've ever met. So if you're here, like just and you've got like you don't like not worried financially, just be generous. I'm not saying you have to go and buy the fake Hermes. Just eat, like go to the local street food vendors, because that's their bread and butter. Forgive the pun. Well, you won't get any bread and butter there, but you know what I mean. It'll make a big deal, and tip generously, like even like 1,000 real, it's about 25 cents. It'll go a long way for some people here. But if you see like some of those guys in the massive SUVs that are in the 0.01%, don't give them any tips. They don't deserve it. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but people pay by the QR code, so it's handy to have ABA accounts here. It costs $10 to make inbound transfers, which annoys me. I think it's too expensive, but there's no transaction fees once you have your capital in your account, your funds in your account. All of the transactions are free. Also ATM you can deposit. One weird thing is that they can deposit $10, $20, $100 notes, but for some reason not 50s. So just some living tips for here, guys. This is Street 60. Showing you that's the end of this area now. I'm gonna go around the roundabout, I'm honestly a bit lost. We're gonna go to Street Night Market. I don't know if I can take the bike. It looks, parts of it still look empty. And it's actually just pretty early. And on the side here you've got like durian sellers. That's 15,000 real for a durian. They're all like, there's about 3, 4, 5 stalls just with the durian. 15,000 real. I think that's cheaper than the supermarket. I think. Yeah, it smells, they've cut up, I can smell it from here. Some of it's cut up, it smells pretty good. I'll take the bike inside this little market. It's nice to see the locals, like I was saying, like people spend this is Sunday. I don't think they take Sundays off like many of us do in the West, or like us fishing. Most of us work like slaves anyway in an open prison, but it's like, anyway, technically it's a day off in the West, but not here. Actually, I have no clue. So I see people like going to, like doing everything. Students, office workers. So I'm assuming it's a normal day. So this is straight. This is off the street, but this is like the night market. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do if I drive in, but this is showing you outside a bit. They won't speak English, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to drive. There you go. I just pointed my fingers this way. Smiled. So this is street market, guys. Street market 60. Actually nice. You got family and stuff. It's cool. They got like different clothes. They've got like Khmer. They got like a band. I think you can park your bike. Like I'm not parking, but you park your bike beside like the Khmer. I think earlier in the day this might have been, or some days I'll try to catch it when there's actually people here. But you see like the Khmer podium, and they've got like a stand and shops. They have pizza. They have different like street sellers, and yeah, it's really nice. You see the families and their kids just spending the Sunday here. And go up on the left. But I think that's it really in terms of the market. And now it's a matter of finding my way back to the city. I'm going to try to do this without Google Maps. Yep, I'm a bit lost, guys. So yeah, I'll just take the main road. I generally know where to go, but I think that road, there's basically a river on my left. You can't see it, it's so dark. There's a river on my left, and you can't cross onto the big road. And I'm looking at this road, because I've never been down this road. And I might just go down this road. Well, that type of person, guys. I love travel. Just I don't know somewhere, something. Maybe because I'm curious. I like to know things. Same with travel. And I kind of don't. I like unguided travel, if that makes sense. Like, you know, no itinerary. I like organic. I find it more organic, and sometimes the guided formula stuff doesn't do it for me. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I just want it all there in front of me. Sometimes I don't. I just like unscripted travel. Sometimes. I think sometimes people do it like a military plan. A holiday, and it makes it like just for me too stressful. So I think this is going to bring me onto the main road. I just see lots of cars stopping. There was parades today, and I don't know what was going on. I don't want to get like in the middle of a parade. So guys, if you appreciate some of this off the beaten track, raw, unfiltered content, just appreciate a like or a subscribe. It'll help the growth. I started this about 6 months ago, and actually grew faster than I expected. All organic. I think some people are cooking, or I don't know what they're doing, but this is all organic. So on quick bread, it just went from 0 to it's almost 2,000 now. So I know it's like relatively small, but I guess some people are interested, and I do different topics. I found So there are some killer content. Some stuff is a bit filler. I'm not trying to be Steven Spielberg or a celebrity. Some people are just, it's a pure ego trip. So we're not doing that for like those reasons. I just like to show people what I see, like from a travel perspective or a place. I let the places speak for themselves, you know, like you can watch things on the camera, you can see the place, you can hear the sounds. You don't need, it's about making like places like this kind of like, but place, not the people. Some people want to be famous. I want to make places kind of more popular and famous. I'm not saying places are not popular. I'm just saying like it helps people to see different aspects. Sometimes you get the scripted, you know, the narrative. Everything has a narrative, you know. People try to control the narrative, like same with travel. You see things you might be interested in watching a raw video, unfiltered video. But when you watch like a 3-minute, heavily edited, curated clip that leaves the hair standing on the back of your neck, you feel all inspired. That's not always the reality. Anyway, so reality is always very raw, guys. So yeah, I want to try and expose some of the greatness that I see in everyday life, basically. And there's a lot of greatness here. So this is Siem Reap River at night. We're just, I kind of went from being lost to I completely know where I am. And once I know where I am, I'm less excited. But you might see this for the first time, and if you are, I hope it's interesting, because it's always inspiring to see the river here at nighttime and daytime. So we're just coming along the Siem Reap River, and just after dusk. And this is the Angkor, on the right hand side, the Angkor preservation site. They have like protected, preserved items in there. Actually, I don't know what's in there. I've never been in there, but that's what it is. And we go about 5 more minutes and we're in the centre of Siem Reap. So I'll show you some of the nightlife as we go from Angkor's temples to villages to the city life. So this is Sunday night, May 2025. We started off silent. And yeah, I started speaking, so I guess once I stop, I can't stop. Like a box of Pringles. But on the left hand side is the river house. Fire River House, I think. It's really, really nice. Watch my video about it. Excuse me. It's very fancy hotel. So these are all the street markets, night markets, Khmer food. I love the smell, guys. They're grilling some insanely beautiful smelling meat or food. Yeah, so you see that the atmosphere, like I think between 6 and 9 is quite, everybody gets like eating, social. It's nice to see the local community. That's what I meant with the energy. Is like you can feel it's palpable. The growth, like, you know, and people are very happy here. I can sense it. Even some of us foreigners. I think this attracts a good crowd, to be honest. Like in terms of foreigners, there's generally nice foreigners here. It's not in every country. You get some strange characters in other places, but here's generally 90-95% positive experiences with people from all over. Many times it's the same in Thailand. The locals are always amazing. It's the bad behaving foreigners that always cause issues. But locally, I think the customer base in terms of travelers, tourists here are, like I said, of the benign sort. Generally people who are like into, like, you see them running around, it's like health, fitness, and they're here for like the right reasons. So you get these outdoor gyms, nice to see. They're free, and the city's always beautifully lit up at night. So I'll go along the river, maybe some of Pub Street on the centre, and then I'll stop. Again, if you're watching, guys, we've gone from really around the Angkor Wat complex, showing you some of the outside villages, and then coming into the city of Siem Reap. So it just shows you different contrasts of life, how people are like kind of living from the countryside to the town. So great place to visit, guys. Highly recommend. If you're wondering like about the foreign, you get people from all over here. I've met people from America, Australia, UK, Ireland, France. Used to be a French colony until the 50s, protectorate, I think, technically. So that legacy still exists. You got a large expat community from France, which is great, and also from actually Germany, I hear, Spain. So it's great, guys. It's very like open, cosmopolitan. So yeah, it's really nice here. Like I said, there's sports, health and wellness, a lot of food, great food. We'll go along some of these like street stalls now so you can see. So guys, my battery dropped. Actually not my battery, my amount of storage in the SD card dropped, so I had to delete quickly some old footage. Just in Siem Reap, getting some petrol or gasoline if you're from the United States, and then we're just gonna wrap up. I don't know where to go. There's only one attendant, and there's a queue here. Actually, I think So if you're in Siem Reap and you're on, got a car or bike, Total is really good. They have regular and they got diesel and they have super. Alright, so the guy just walked away. So I was waiting to get the pump. I was just about to compliment them, but the attendant just walked away. So normally this is okay, except now. So he literally just walked away, then he walked over there, then he walked over to another one. So, just telling you like it is, you make up your own minds. Sustai?
Hello sir. So how many liters?
Full please. Full. Actually, $3. Give me $3, please. So I've only got in my pocket. Actually, I found $3.
Sorry sir.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here's the key. I found some real in my pocket. Oh yeah, they take a bit here actually, yeah. So.
Oh sorry sir. So full.
Welcome bang, welcome. ABA please.
Yes sir. $3.34 sir.
How much?
$3.34. Oh sorry, $2.34.
Okay bang, yeah. 1 second. This?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome bang. Oh, no, it's 2,
2 sir.
not 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you so much sir.
thank you. Alright guys, that was just letting you know the petrol is gone up 3.750. It was 3,700 real. And if you're getting gasoline here, Total is good, and so is PTT, the Thai energy company. So French and Thai companies, but very good. So, just show you around a bit more, and then we're done. So it's red. Just done something stupid. But I think we'll be okay. I've seen stupider things. Alright. General rule in Thailand as well, if you're on the right you can go right even when the traffic is stopped. It's generally the same in Cambodia. Another thing to be aware of if you're driving, like Wat Go Road here, even though when you think the road is like straight, technically it's actually has got it's going like the road markings go, they veer off to the left and right, so the side streets are actually the true road. So you don't just go like super, like, no, you can't actually go, I don't mean go like super fast, there are like limits, but I mean don't think don't operate as if you can go like straight, because it's not the case, because people will cut across your path and you'll wonder why, and that's the reason why, because it's not a straight road. So the pedestrian was letting me pass even though like it wasn't a zebra crossing. Like, good sense of humor. Very PC on this channel, guys. Been very PC. Alright, so this is like the old market in Siem Reap, like lots of life. Show you around a bit. Like I said, if you're here, buy something. If you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then I wonder why you fly all this way. So going around here, the Ibis on the left, it's a 2 or 3-star hotel, but very swanky, like modern building. Normally those hotels, once like you get in the first 5 years, you have a nice experience before they get a bit run down. So now it's still a good time. So yeah, I think the battery, or I stopped just coming here. Be careful when you're parking your bike here. I had a bad experience. People were I don't know what they're up to. They're up to something. The Hotel Ibis is good, but this is like the center. This Pub Street. So that's what Pub Street looks like on a weekend. It's kind of okay right now. There's not like a lot of people. It gets a bit more crazier. But that's the Temple bar, and that's like all the people just trying to get people into the bars. People just having, it's actually pleasant today. Sometimes there's too much people. And they have a nice, this place called The Space. They've renovated, or not renovated, built this new open space. And they got the big fans. It's nice there, nice and pleasant. So that was Pub Street, and this is Siem Reap Boulevard. It's kind of a main street, in the main thoroughfare in the middle of Siem Reap. So what I'm going to do now is go left and show you Funky Lane, and then we're going to wrap up. I have to go to the market before it closes, and then that's it. You guys can book her off. Thanks for watching. So this is one of the little night markets, guys. Recommend coming here. It's all nicely decorated. They've built new stuff too. There's some nice Italian restaurants here. Pizzeria on the right up here. And this is Funky Lane. Poke bar. Oh, Poke. So there's Poke bar, guys. For Pokemon fans, obviously not. Homebrew, you've got a IPA store there. This is Funky Lane, kind of much, yeah, it's a bit of a mix of everything, guys. Upmarket, hostel, backpacker. I got a mix of everything here, guys. quite a funky smell and funky lane, to be honest. Not my thing at all. But yeah, just showing you the hot spots at night time as well, and backpacking places. That's one of them. And this road has got, on the left and the right just up here, they've got like a nice night market. So on the left